Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph Flores, and I'll be performing the ceremony on behalf of our lovely couple. You may be seated. Just from watching the eyes, the smiles, and the tears, and certainly tears of joy and happiness as we've come to celebrate two dear souls that are in our lives today. And that's why at this moment, on behalf of Sophia, Andrew, and myself, we'd love to extend a heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for coming from near or far. And I certainly will reiterate, for those of you who have traveled, for those of you who changed schedules just to be here with us today, will the truth be said, without you here, this day could not have been made a reality. And for that we are grateful and thank you. En este momento es el deseo de nuestra pareja, y especialmente de parte de Andrew a través de vuestro servidor, que reconocemos a los familiares y amistades de habla español y dejarles saber que sin ustedes estar aquí con nosotros en este día no pudiera haber sido una realidad. Con mucho cariño, mucha afección los recibimos y bienvenidos una vez más. I will now ask for the consent, and it goes like this. Who here gives this woman in holy matrimony to this man?
Our mother and I do.
Andrew, I'm going to invite you to extend your left hand towards Tony. And Tony, I want you to take your daughter's right hand, place it in his. And while you have your hands over theirs, Tony, share something from your heart with our couple.
I love you guys. I like you. You made the perfect couple.
Tony, give your daughter a kiss on the cheek. Gentlemen, congratulate one another. Tony, I invite you to come over this way and you fill the spot he vacated right there. Congratulations, Tony. Nicely said. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Maida, this is your opportunity to share something with our couple as you have this time now.
Yes, I'm very proud of you guys. Have my blessing, and we will here for you, for everything you need. Always put God first. You know that, okay?
Si se pone en el medio un abrazo, a couple, give her a hug, please.
Dios me bendiga.
Felicidades, Maida.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Let me get you lined up next to your bride a little bit more evenly. Come on, it's the nervous jitters of the wedding. You can't blame him, okay? Let's see if this will help. Take a deep cleansing breath, both of you. That was a long one, Andrew. Look into each other's eyes, say these words. We're getting married.
Getting married.
A round of applause for our couple, please. Andrew and Sophia, this is the time you have chosen to become husband and wife. Marriage is the beginning of a new life. It's a chance at fulfilling long-held dreams and an opportunity for great personal and spiritual growth. Marriage continues through the ages of trends and time, and marriage continues to live as a promise of a beautiful dream come true. As long as individuals are drawn together, marriage will be a natural unfolding of that relationship. And feelings, they come alive at a wedding. There's great happiness, some sadness, apprehension. There's an acute awareness that something special, something that goes to the very heart of life, is about to happen. Something is gone forever, and something is born, brand new and tender. Something to be nurtured and cared for, protected and cherished, challenged and strengthened, your marriage. And each of you stands here before the other today, ready to offer gifts of hope and laughter, focus and seriousness of purpose, sensitivity and recognition of the beautiful and the profound. But these gifts are not to be yours alone. A strong and resilient marriage is not an escape from the world, but a contribution to it. May you now combine your gifts to be offered to our world. For our world is in need of the good, the beautiful, and the holy, and nothing is better suited to evoke that than a good marriage. And here you stand before this loving community of family and friends, ready to acknowledge to the world that this is my beloved, the one with whom I choose to create the rest of my life with. Are you both ready to enter your ceremony? I remember when we first sat down to visit, to talk about this day, I got to know my couple. I offered suggestions, ideas on how this day would unfold, how it would move, how it would flow. And in the process, I've got to know them, and I ask them questions about each other just to see what makes them laugh, what brings them together, what's at the core of their hearts. And I remember in a particular question, I asked Andrew, I said, Andrew, name a strength you love in Sophia. You said, I love Sophia because she's so organized and because I'm not. She keeps us on schedule and doesn't let me forget anything. And I remember asking Sophia, I said, Sophia, what has Andrew done for you time and time again that you would say that's one of the reasons you're in love with him? Sophia, you said Andrew values quality time a lot, which I love. Staying in or going out, he continually tries to be with me. Even if I make all the plans, he stays by my side. And I said, Sophia, in the time together, what is the greatest accomplishment that stands out for both of you? You said out of these now almost 5 years, we have never broken up or separated. We know each other very well to the point where he doesn't have to tell me what he's thinking. I could just see it and know what's on his mind. I said, Andrew, what is it you'll do time and time again to make Sophia happy? He said, I will always support her goals and aspirations. Well, in so saying, our couple, they complement each other and they build. Life is all about building and growing up into that life. Out the window goes the old adage or cliche about growing old together. As romantic as it sounds, it is factual. We all do grow old. As I was reaching out to several of you here before we started the ceremony, I would introduce myself and I would ask this question: how do you know our couple? And I was hearing such wonderful things on your behalf. But certainly the common denominator was we would not have missed this for anything in the world. These are the hearts that are here to celebrate you today, to applaud you, and move forward into this journey called marriage. As they reach out to you at every birthday party, every cookout, the upcoming holidays, and just congratulate you moment after moment. Such knowledge and understanding are symbols needed in a world where commitment is key. Family is a tangible sign that honors the significant relationships that bring us together. Whether we find that within our families, with our friends, or in the communities that we live in. And family is quite visible here today, and may I add, extended family. When this family is together, well, they are home. I'll now invite our couple full circle to their vows of support. As you come to that point in your ceremony when you're going to say your vows to one another, before you do that, I ask that you remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of an abiding and deepening relationship. No other ties more tender, no other words more sacred than the ones you now assume. And as we come to the words that will bind you as husband and wife, Andrew, I ask of you, do you wish to be married this day to Sophia? And Sophia, I ask of you, do you wish to be married this day to Andrew?
I do.
Let me get your vows so we can share them. Andrew, we'll begin with you as you now share what you put together.
Sophia, you are my best friend, my greatest accomplishment, and the love of my life. I love everything about you. I love your strength and your decisiveness, as well as your kindness and your openness. I love your smile and your candor. I love that I can be myself entirely around you, and you understand me like no one else can. You have the biggest heart of everyone I've ever met, and I'm grateful every day that you've decided to share it with me. We met when we were both young, and I was struck by your charismatic and outgoing personality. I knew immediately that you were someone special. Over the years, we developed a close friendship, and I knew that I could share anything with you, free from judgment, and you would always have some sound advice for me, and I'd occasionally even take it. If I knew you then, like I do now, I would have done anything I could to make you mine, the moment we met. But love isn't something that you find, it's something that finds you. And I'm so happy that we found each other. They say that love is a decision, not just a feeling, but a promise. Feelings come and go, but the love I have for you is unwavering. It's unconditional, and it's forever. I love you not only for who you are, but who I am when I'm with you. You always push me to be the best version of myself, and everything I do for you. You're the only person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I promise to never lose our spark, and to always make you laugh when you're feeling down. I promise to turn the heater on when you're cold, even when I'm burning up. I promise to be myself to you. I promise to be faithful and true, and to protect you with all my might. I promise to love you through thick and thin, through sickness and through health, for richer and for poorer, and I promise to cherish you and honor you for as long as we both shall live. They say that love is a decision, and it's a decision that I vow to make every day for the rest of my life. Because with you, Sophia, it's the easiest decision I ever made.
Sophia, you will now take this time to share what you prepared. What you share now.
Your sound better than mine. Andrew David Pardubsky. Although we weren't fond of each other when we first met, God has kept you in my life by my side since I was 17. I remember when I first met you, you were wearing a blue plaid shirt and khaki shorts. We said hello and went to our next class, and I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think I had already met my future husband. It took us over 5 years to date and several texts for you to come over, even though it didn't take much convincing. The majority of our relationship has been challenged with distance. I went to college in San Antonio, you went to college in Austin. We lived together for a year, and then you went to Louisiana for almost 2 years. I followed you after you proposed, did a couple contracts, and moved back home. With so much moving and distance, I never doubted the love we had for one another. Andrew, I love how smart you are. You are my personal Google. I even love how you will go to great lengths in the World Wide Web to prove a point to me. I remember you telling me how a washer machine works and the history of caffeine consumption. And I thought to myself, how is this information useful? But I will always listen to your random facts and stories you tell me. Andrew, you are the calm in all my storms. You are the absolute love of my life. You are my whole heart, and you are my home. So, Andrew David Pardubsky, I vow to always support you, to be your #1 fan. I vow to always be faithful. I vow to always love you through our good times as well as our bad times. Andrew, my husband, I love you so much and forever.
A round of applause for our couple, please. We'll now take this opportunity to present the rings, and I'm going to invite a very dear member of our court and our family, our best man, Jeffrey, to come up and join us as he is our official ring bearer. I'd like to do a shout out to Corbin and Owen, who brought the rings in today. A round of applause to these two. The wedding ring is a symbol of promise and intention. Now the intention has been made real and the promise fulfilled. Andrew, before you place this ring on Sophia's finger, I'll ask that you repeat the promise involved in the symbolism of the ring you offer by repeating after me. Sophia, I give you this ring.
Sophia, I give you this ring.
It is a symbol of my love.
It is a symbol of my love.
My faith in our strength together.
My faith in our strength together.
And my promise.
And my promise.
To learn and grow with you.
To learn and grow with you.
Sophia, do you receive the ring that Andrew has for you?
I do.
And now, Sophia, in like fashion, I'll ask that you repeat the same promise as you repeat after me. Andrew, I give you this ring.
Andrew, I give you this ring.
It is a symbol of my love.
It is a symbol of my love.
My faith in our strength together.
My faith and our strength together.
And my promise.
And my promise.
To learn and grow with you.
To learn and grow with you.
Andrew, do you receive the ring that Sophia has for you?
I do.
I want to take a moment to recognize these dear souls up here, and certainly I'm going to start with Jeffrey. You are brother to our groom, best man, official ring bearer. If I can put you on the spot. Too late, right? Jeffrey, one word that comes to mind when you see our couple. What's that one word?
Beautiful, honestly.
Beautiful. Lisette, you are our matron of honor. You are sister to our bride. If I may ask you, what's that one word that comes to your mind?
Successful. I mean, they're both very strong people, so.
Successful. Let me start at the end. Let me see. Who's over here? One word, please. One word.
Resilient.
Resilient.
Happy.
Happy.
Compatible.
Compatible. Energetic. Amazing.
Lovely.
And lovely. Sophia and Andrew, this is not practice. This was not at the rehearsal. But if I put them on the spot, look at the words they are saying. This is what those dearest to you recognize when they see you. Thank you, Jeffrey. When you are together, when you walk into a room, when you are in a place, people envision this and much more. You give love, hope. May you now enter this journey called marriage and have that to others who are watching and saying, I want what they have. Because by putting these dear souls on the spot, they said correctly the words that come to their minds that represent when you are together. I'm going to invite our couple now to perform the wine box portion of their ceremony. I'm going to ask them to come up to the table. For those of you who noticed before we walked in, there was this table and a box up here. This box has our couple's names, today's date, established. And inside the box is a bottle of wine. These are all symbols that speak of past, present, and future. See, the bottle of wine is a connector. It allows our couple to sit down, unwind, catch up after a busy day, to celebrate on the weekend. And certainly today is that celebration. Our couple have also put a box together that's going to hold that bottle of wine. And in so do the process, our couple have written letters one to the other. Letters indicating how they began and every footstep and every heartbeat that's brought us all here together to their day, their wedding day. I'm going to give our couple their letters. And I'm going to ask them now to take these letters, open the box, and place them inside the box, please. And now close the box. Not to be open till 365 days from today, when they celebrate their first year anniversary. So ladies and gentlemen, try to understand that morning. Andrew will wake up, give Sophia a kiss, and say happy anniversary. They'll exchange cards and gifts and go about their day. And somewhere in the evening, they're going to go out to celebrate and have dinner together. And then they're going to come home to find this box in a prominent place in their home, on a coffee table, on a bookshelf, over the fireplace, that is served as a constant reminder of today. They will open the box, drink from the wine, and read these letters that they have not read to each other yet, and do it for the first time that day. And they'll reminisce as they look at the pictures and the videos of what occurred a year ago. But it doesn't end there. Our couple will get a new bottle, put it in the box, now start a new rich tradition, whether every anniversary, every 5 years, or as our couple see fit. Now try to go with me 20 years into the future. And this box today has a certain dollar amount, but you give it 20 years. 20 years of seasons that come and go. The box will contract and expand throughout those seasons. There'll be scapes and bumps where it was moved or fallen, and eventually will have smudges from where it's been opened and closed throughout the years. See, our couple are looking for the longevity factor of this box. This box will pass the test of time. They want that same symbol in their life, that they too will move forward into a future where they will go and pass everything that comes to their attention. And if you and I have the blessing of visiting them during a birthday party, a cookout, or the holidays, well, I invite you to go touch this box that will eventually become an heirloom in our couple's home. Look at them and tell them these words. I was there. Continued support in nothing but forward and upward mobility in every aspect of your lives, because you have our love vested in yours. I invite my couple to take each other's hands and raise them up to eye level, and let's keep them at Sophia's eye level. They'll be just fine. I think Andrew at the rehearsal was going way up here and doing something like that. I make a reminder to our couple that on their wedding day, they are holding the hands of their best friend, young and strong and full of love for one another, as you've now made promises to love one another for a lifetime. These are the hands that will continuously work alongside yours as you continue to build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like none other. These are the hands that countless times will wipe the tears from your eyes. Tears of sorrow, tears of joy. And lastly, these are the hands that decades from now, when perhaps wrinkled or aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And although in the next few moments you'll be walking down the aisle as husband and wife, you were first and foremost best friends. After today, you are to remain always and forever best friends who happen to be married. Andrew, these are the hands that you're holding when I asked you. And I said, please tell me why Sophia is your love, life, and laughter. You said, Sophia is the first person I want to see in the morning and the last that I want to see at night. May you remember, as you're holding the hands of your best friend, the very meaning of that concept. And Sophia, these are the hands you're holding when I asked you, do you consider yourself a happier person since you first met Andrew? You said, yes, exclamation mark. You said, I know he was going to be my husband a long time ago. We have been long distance for half of our relationship, and I never wanted to be without him. As long as you're holding the hands of your best friend, Sophia, you'll never be without him. You complete each other. Ladies and gentlemen, our couple have shown us the following: that it's not about finding the right partner. It's about being the right partner. Let's stand to our feet as we're about to make the following pronouncement. Now, right there where you are, I'm going to invite you to do something tangible as an expression of your love for our couple. Right there where you are, put your hands together in the form of a heart. Raise it up over your heads. I'm going to invite Andrew and Sophia to look at the sea of hearts that have gathered here. These are the hearts that would not have missed this for anything in the world. And although some of you have it upside down, that's quite all right. Let's offer up a word of prayer as we ask God's blessing over our couple. I'll start in English and then finish in Spanish. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for the love that's brought us here today. I want to thank you for Andrew and Sophia. And as our couple are about to enter the threshold of the rest of their lives, grant them the peace, the joy, the happiness, the very things we all need and want today. But most importantly, may your presence be felt in their lives to such a degree that when family and friends come to visit, they may sense that there's a greater power at work in their lives than just they themselves. Dios Padre, en este momento pedimos tu bendición sobre nuestra pareja. Pedimos que tu presencia venga a llenar el hogar de ellos de tal forma de cuando vengan a visitar familiares y amistades, pueden sentir que hay un poder más grande, más poderoso, trabajando en la vida de ellos que solamente ellos mismos. Esto lo pedimos en el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén. Andrew and Sophia, the following words are the words you've been waiting to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me, and in accordance with the laws of the great state of Texas, I now make the following pronouncement that you are husband and you are wife. Now, before we can close this ceremony, and with no added pressure on Andrew, but if there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. I'm so glad my couple's been practicing. Andrew, Sophia, thank you for entrusting me with your ceremony. It's been an honor and a joy. And although my service is in now, a much greater honor would be if after today you were to include me as a member of your family. Then the honor's all mine. I'm going to put your hands together as that you turn and face family and loved ones as I'm about to introduce you for the very first time. Ladies and gentlemen, our couple are about to take their very first steps together for the very first time as husband and wife. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce to you. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Pardubsky!